Hey, welcome. I'm glad you're here. And I want to just jump right in. The intention again of this course is to discover how we can utilize storytelling and our journaling in a way to deliberately move us towards healing. A couple caveats. Yes, I am a licensed marriage and family therapist, but I am not taking on the responsibility of being your therapist in this course. I'm saying that to protect you, but also to protect my license. Listen, I am glad you're here, and I'm sure we're going to have an excellent time discovering and walking through what this looks like. What we're going to use is two things. I'm going to bring together a series of different therapeutic modalities and skills that I use in my therapy practice, but also I'm going to be using the 3-act structure that comes from storytelling, and we're going to be integrating these two things. So for the therapeutic modalities, I'm going to be bringing in things like solution-focused therapy, narrative therapy, EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. And I'm also going to be using like the 3-act structure, which is really fascinating. When you look at the 3-act structure, when you look at really any really good story, you'll notice that there's these 3 acts that every good story walks through, right? Act number 1 is that there's a hero, there's a problem. Act number 2 is that things start like mounting up, tension builds up. And then act 3 creates the resolution where the hero overcomes. I got to tell you guys, over the many years that I've done therapy and walked people through their own personal processes, I've seen the same trend in work in people's lives. There's a problem, they're the hero. The problem has all these different pieces that has to be seen and overcome, and then we move to a place of resolution. And I think that what you'll notice as you walk through this course is you're going to see us start from the very beginning. We're going to swell into chaos a little bit, we're going to welcome it, and then we're going to allow ourselves to calm into a resolution. Okay, so here's the project. For the project, I want us to actually draw out our 3-act structure. As we journal and as we walk through it, what I'd love is for us to share kind of what we're noticing. And I want you to also feel safe and free enough to share what you want. I'm going to be there just commenting around the community, around each person, but I also want you to feel safe enough to not to share if you don't feel comfortable, and that's completely fine. Okay. All right. So here's what this looks like. I want you to pull out a paper. All right. So I actually want us to draw out our 3-act structure. All right. So the way that this is going to work is going to look kind of like this. I want you to just draw, one line right down the bottom. We're going to draw a line that's escalating, and then it turns around towards a resolution. All right. Go ahead and right around here, just put act 1. Right around here, there's act 2. And then on this side, we're dealing with act 3. And we're going to be walking through and resolving. So right below that, we're going to be filling this out as we go. I want you to just draw 1 line over here at act 1. On act 2, I want you to draw 3 lines. And then on act 3, I want you to draw just a couple lines here. All right, and as we go through our course here, we're just going to be filling this out and walking with each other. And guys, feel free to incorporate your artistic and designing abilities to make this something that really makes sense for you. But keep this in mind. The idea is every time you open your journal entry, you can walk through this structure of journaling, which will really help you work and heal every time you journal. All right, well, let's go to the next session and we'll get started with act 1.